Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.
Hey everybody, welcome into By Time. Harry McCullough here. There is a ballot initiative that's going to happen on Saturday, April 27th. It's in Lower Lafourche. It'll be the South Lafourche Fire District's District 3 Millage that'll be on the ballot. Here to talk a little more about it, Devin Didon, who is the fire chief for South Lafourche and Fire District 3. Jada Petrie is the fire prevention coordinator, and Michaela Guidry is the budget and accounting director. So guys, thanks so much for being with us. This election, I guess a lot of people aren't thinking elections this time, but a lot of people have turned out for early voting, right, Devin?
Yeah, they sure have. We had 588 people turn out for early voting, and it's just important. We want to be able to keep the quality of service that we provide to the community, and it's important for people to vote yes to keep that service.
Yeah, and would something happen if this didn't pass?
Absolutely. If it does not pass, then we would be forced to lay off firefighters and cut staff, go back just about 100% volunteer. And we have a great group of volunteers. It's just you never know when they're working, when they're going to be off to respond. So it's important to have staff in the trucks ready to go.
Yeah, sure. So Jada, as the coordinator, how important is that you have a reliable staff, that you always know somebody's going to be in a truck? If you're waiting for volunteers, and like I say, I know Thibodeau and a lot of places do a great job of that, but it's, I guess, the length that y'all district covers too. Probably need to have a couple. How many guys are full-time and what difference would that make?
Right now we have 33 full-time employees. Our district is actually 52 miles long. So
Right,
that's the
right.
our biggest challenge. And the closest residential is Golden Meta to Port Fourchon. So that's a significant time of response. So
yeah.
we would just, that would be such a long, right now we have full-time staff in Port Fourchon.
Right.
And that would be adding another 20 minutes minimum
Oh, yeah.
to that response to port.
Yeah, absolutely. And Michaela, as a accounting and budget, right? I know insurance rates would probably not like the fact that you were dependent on volunteers.
Correct. Right now, we are rated a 5. That's our PAIL rating, so that's what determines the insurance rates. Right now, homeowners, fire insurance is one of the most affordable insurances, and not many of them are affordable right now. So if we were to go to an all-volunteer department, the insurance or PAIL rating would increase, and that would cause insurance rates to also increase.
Insurance, is that a dirty word nowadays, right?
Definitely.
between flood and homeowners, right? We don't need to go up on fire for sure. So Devin, we have some pictures and we'll start showing. Tell me about what's going on right now, and a lot of this is y'all training, what y'all training for, right?
Yeah, so we kind of built our department on an all hazards approach. We want to be able to respond and have people certified to respond to any type of emergency that we may have. As you can see, some of these pictures is getting people off of vessels. That's a big part of what we do in Port Fourchon. Someone comes in sick or having a heart attack in port, we get them off the boat. You see the pictures where a vehicle drives off in the bayou. You get them in the boat, correct? Landing helicopters. You land helicopters at Lady of the Sea Hospital. They have a landing pad there that's not approved. So we have to have a fire truck on site to set up an emergency landing zone anytime someone needs to be flown out from Lady of the Sea. So it's important for us to have firefighters there. If it's all volunteer, I can't promise that a volunteer is going to pick up their truck and be there. If it's a paid staff, I can promise that they'll be there.
Do you guys feel optimistic, Jada? Do y'all feel optimistic about this millage?
Absolutely. I think we're supported by our community. They realize a lot more, I think, since this millage has been put on the ballot, more of what we do. I think everybody looks at a fire department and thinks we fight fire, but that's such a small thing in comparison to just rescuing people if they're trapped in a vehicle or taking a patient off of a vessel, to get them to the medical help. Stuff like that, I don't think people knew. And through this millage, we're actually able to educate them more on other things we offer. You know, like we go put smoke detectors in for free and carbon monoxide detectors in for free. We are in schools teaching them, you know, to stop, drop, and roll and stuff like that. With all volunteers, we can't guarantee that we'll have people available for that.
Right now, and now we're dealing with like forest fires, right? You know, not forest, but the swamp fires at the peat moss.
Definitely levee fires and
A lot of those have been going on. So the money that you kind of organized there, Michaela, and how long could this department go on if it didn't pass?
Well, right now we're actually depending on help from some of our other local agencies and from our state representatives just to make it through this next budget year, hoping that the millage will pass, and that money wouldn't be until our 2025 budget. So right now we've received money from the Lafourche Ambulance District. We've received money from the Greater Lafourche Port Commission. We've gotten some help from our state representative, Joe Ogeron. We've gotten some help from Mike Fassy, you know, all of the state representatives just to make it through, you know, to finish out this budget year.
Right. So this Saturday, Devin, what you thinking? I mean,
Yeah.
you want to make sure people go out and vote, huh?
Absolutely. We want to make sure people go out and vote yes, encourage them to go. Low voter turnout. It's been low voter turnout in the parish the last couple elections, and we're just hoping for a better turnout. We want their true take on it. You know, if they want to vote yes, vote yes. You want to vote no. We all Americans. Vote what you want. Just please go vote.
Right. And this is a new millage?
Correct. It is a new millage. So after the hurricane, we've lost so much revenue because of the storm damage and people moving out that we had to do this.
Right. Yeah. So, look, life changed for us all, right?
Yeah.
During COVID.
Definitely.
Changed again after Ida. So, it's certainly a different time. And you certainly feel for everybody, right? With any kind of new taxes, because, look, we all get hit from every direction, as we mentioned a little earlier with insurance. But so anytime, I guess the polls open at 8 o'clock on Saturday, right?
I think 7.
7 o'clock on April 27th. So, guys, good luck. Appreciate you guys being here.
thank you so much.
All right, we'll be right back with more about Bayou Time right after this.